Welcome to tonight's tutorial. Let me just put this right a little bit better, I think. Welcome to tonight's tutorial. I'm Pam Wrigley and I am a bridal hairstylist and makeup artist. And tonight I'm going to show you how to create a really pretty hairstyle that I created on one of my brides on Saturday, so just a few days ago. And I thought I'd share it with you today because you get lots of tips. You're going to get lots of tips on working with extensions and different products so that you can work with short hair, short, fine hair, and create a fabulous kind of low bun that looks full and gorgeous. Now, if you have any questions as we go through tonight's tutorial, please just pop your questions into the chat box and I'll do my best, my very best to get back to you quickly. Sometimes it takes me a couple of minutes because I kind of get a little bit carried away working with the hairstyle, so do bear with me if I don't answer you straight away. Let's get started, shall we? So we do also have our online bridal hair course, so you can join me for on our membership platform, and where you can learn. I've done the hair prep already today, but on the membership platform you'll learn all about hair prep, whether you're working with short hair, long hair, natural curls like mine, afro hair, all types of hair. We cover tutorials working on the hair prep, but as I say, tonight I'm going to show you how to create this fabulous style. Let me check who's joined me tonight. Tina Kaguli, thank you for joining me. Right, now let's see what I've done already. So she's got a little bit of hair prep already. She's got her hair has been curled, just a little bit, not a lot. And I did these curls with some straighteners, but you could just as easily use tongs or yeah, you could use tongs if you want to. You could do a kind of curly blow dry, but really we want to get some texture and a little bit of curl into the hair. So you could put a bit of mousse in to begin with, maybe to help get that texture, and then curl the hair using a bit of heat protector. My favorite heat protector, which I haven't got in front of me today, but it's my Style and Care lotion by, it's a Silhouette product. And then we've got my other all-time favorite hairspray, which is the L'Oreal Infinium hairspray. I just recently bought a new batch of this and they've actually changed the packaging to silver. So if you find any in the black, that's fine. But if you do see it in silver, it is the same product. So, and this is the extra strong one. So what have I done so far with my practice head? So with my lady today, I have created a little bit of height here, put a few bobby pins just across the back to create a bit of height. And I've already curled some extensions. I just use my tongs to curl the extensions with a little bit of the Infinium hairspray on the hair extension first, and then I curled it and then just pinned those curls up just until the hair cooled down. And then the other thing that I've done, because quite often you'll find that when your ladies give you these extensions, they'll have the little clips on. But you might find when you're working with these in this way, these can be a little bit awkward. So what I'm going to do is, what I've done already with this one, I've already cut the extension, cut the clips, little comb things. I've cut them off the extensions on this one, and I'm going to do it on this one as well. I need my glasses for this though, because I don't want to cut the hair by accident. So just carefully go through each one and take the clips off. You'll find it much easier because we're not going, you might think that we'd add the hair as you would normally do with extensions, that you're going to add it into the hair, but we're not going to do that, because sometimes when you do that, you can do that, but actually then when you lift it, you might end up seeing the kind of edge of the extension, which we don't want. And this way just makes it a whole lot more flexible. So trust me, let's continue with our journey. So I'm going to use a little bit of padding. We've got our height here secured at the back, and let's pop the padding on. Now this lady wants quite a big bun. Now we do have tutorials here on YouTube, on our live tutorials that I have done recently, where we've worked with very thick, heavy hair, creating a low bun like this, slightly different again, and where we've kind of created a bun without using this length hair, but without using any extensions. And we get a slightly smaller bun, but this lady wants to have quite a big kind of, you know, substantial bun. So we're using some extensions as well as the padding. So it's not essential. You don't have to use extensions if somebody's got hair this length. You can get away with just using a little bit of padding and covering the padding. But as I say, today, our lady wants a bun that's a little bit bigger. In fact, the lady that, so I'm just securing this padding to the hair here, using my up and over technique with my hairpin. So it's not so easy to show you kind of up close and personal. That's it, how to secure everything when we're working here on YouTube, because we can't kind of zoom in, but I'm using my strong hairpins like this. You can see all this detail on our e-learning platform, and I've gone into, I don't know if you can even see that, picked up a little bit of padding here. Let's move her a little bit closer. Picked up a bit of padding. So I've just gone in, pick up a little stitch of padding. You don't want to be over here. You want to be over near the edge of that padding. Come out, touch the scalp, and go over and back in. And then it holds it beautifully and securely. Now let's add our extensions. So you're just going to fold them up. We can go at the side there and do the same thing. These extensions are a little slightly different colour to my lady's hair, which wouldn't be ideal if it were her wedding day. That's secured. But I've done this just so you can see today exactly what I'm doing and where the extensions are. But ideally, as I say, on the wedding day, your client will have bought extensions, or you may well supply the extensions that match her hair colour exactly. And then we're just going to cover this padding with the hair. Nice and easy peasy. You can prop the hair in place as you go along, loosen these, twist in the hair, prop it up into place, and just start to cover the padding. And then let's have a look. That's it, a little bit more here. And we're just kind of, let me twist that a little bit more. The good thing about using the Infinium on these extensions is the hair and the extensions can be kind of soft and a little bit floppy. So when you curl it and you add a little bit of Infinium, it just gives it a little bit more, what's the word? Kind of texture and a little bit more kind of stiffness to the hair. We might add that in a minute. So you can see, I don't know if you can see, let me bring her up a little bit. There, I think, yeah, you can start to see the curl. The bun is beginning to evolve. So now let's get another piece of hair. And I've just got two pieces of extension here. So I'm just going to fold that up. And then we'll pin this. You could pin it on the same side. You could pin it on the other side. I could even take that pin off a little bit. I can nudge that underneath the padding, then re-secure it, and then come back and cover. And it's that easy to just, as I say, I know this is a different colour, but it means that you can see what I'm doing and where I'm adding these extensions. Just prop them up for now, just using a pin until you know you're happy. And then we've got the padding there, of course, for a little bit of extra kind of, it gives us something to secure the hair to. Might do it up and over there and then come back again. And then we're going to bring her own hair, her own curls over the top of this. And it would all blend in beautifully. We're all the same colour, but today you can see what I'm doing. It makes it a bit easier to kind of to learn. You can see where, so actually we've kind of got the bun just with two little bits of hair. We have our bun, push those pins in, and we've almost got the bun, oops, there already. Now we have to blend in her own hair, which is very easy, trust me, if it's all the same colour. So we're just going to twist and secure. So you learn how to work with the extensions here at the back. We're going to build those into the hairstyle and create the bun using the extensions, and then blend in her own hair over the top. You could pick up big chunks of hair, twist those curls, blend it all in, and create a lovely style. Hi, Adra. Hi, Harriet. Thank you for joining me. And there's one other product I want to show you tonight that, well, you'll find helpful when it comes to working with the front of the hair. And also you can use it on the crown as well. We haven't needed to use it today, but if, for example, your lady has particularly fine hair, and especially I think, you know, and you can see the scalp through the hair. So I'm just picking up the curls here. You could even put a little elastic band on the end of the hair if you find it difficult to secure it in here. But you can see we're getting this lovely kind of sizable bun here. We've got all this lovely piece of padding here. It means we can secure this really well. So my lady that I worked with at the weekend, we're nearly almost there now. We've got these bits to pin in. Had very fine hair on the crown, and you could almost see her scalp kind of through the hair. And what we wanted was, this is going to be lovely and full and gorgeous. Make sure everything's all pinned in. You get this lovely, gorgeous, messy bun with the extensions in there. So now, gorgeous. So now we've got our front bits here, and we're talking about having fine hair and being able to see the scalp through. So we're going to use this product this is called Nanogen, but there are lots of similar products on the market. And basically they're little kind of, the tiny little fibers. These are like, I think it's like keratin fibers, and you get them in different shades. So depending on your client's hair color, you can match the color to their hair. And basically what you do, you can get a spray. There are sprays that you can use where you, let me take that off. There's sprays that you can use where you can spray the scalp, but that can be kind of a little bit risky, because sometimes a spray, especially if it's not a new little packet and the spray's got a little bit dry, sometimes when you spray it can kind of go in all different directions. You have to really make sure that they cover their face, because you don't want any black kind of spray going anywhere else. And that kind of helps to make the scalp look darker. But what these fibers do is quite different. What the fibers do is, let me just see if we can show you the packet there. What the fibers do is they kind of hold onto the hair. So what you can do is kind of just sprinkle it. Let me just see. Sprinkle it into the hair little fine fibres that grab hold of the hair, and they just make it look thicker. So you kind of don't, can you see there where you can't really see the scalp quite as much? Because it's kind of grabbed onto the hair. So it makes even fine hair look thicker and fuller. So it's fabulous. It's definitely worth recommending to your brides who have fine hair to get some of these. I wouldn't, it's not probably, and you could maybe have a few little bits down as well here. If you wanted some soft bits down at the front here, we could do that now, and you could recurl those little bits. Um, and then we're going to bring this back. So yeah, I'd recommend, it's probably not something you'd necessarily want to be carrying in your kit, because each one of the, because you probably need quite a few different shades, and I think they're about £35 each, maybe a little bit more. So you probably don't want to kind of carry 6 or 7 of different shades of those, but it's great to recommend it to your brides, to your clients who maybe have fine hair. And then I'm just going to twist that and secure back. And it really makes such a big difference. I mean, I'm not saying don't get it for your kit, but it's not, I usually find as a mobile kind of stylist, you have enough products already that we're carrying around. And so you kind of don't want to go too crazy. Again, here, if the hair's fine, you can sprinkle it in the hair. So you're kind of sprinkling it on the hair. Not, yeah, if the hair is fine, you can see the scalp. Just sprinkle it wherever it's visible. Could be on the crown here, it could be at the sides. And use your products to help you get this lovely kind of volume, appearance of volume and thick hair. Then let's bring this back. Leave a few little bits down. I think we need to recurl them, or you could bring them back, whatever she likes. That might be better. Bring that back, twist that in, and we've got a lovely, full, gorgeous bun for short hair, short, fine hair. Working with very thick hair would be different again. And I did do a tutorial not that long ago, if you look in our back catalogue, on creating a bun for very thick, heavy hair, because that's different again. But tonight we're working with short, fine hair. And we've got a gorgeous, chunky bun. Quick and easy. And she's looking lovely. Need to come back and perfect, you know, make sure everything's all looking lovely. Little hair there, I think, could do with being pinned in a little bit. Just a little stray there. That's it. My cat's trying to come in or go out, if you can hear that noise in the background. There, fabulous. Any questions? Let's have a quick look. What percentage of your brides have short hair? And that's a very good question. Lots of people grow their hair once they find out they're getting married. So I would still say maybe 30%, maybe 40% of people. And remember this, your ladies that might want a bun like this, their hair, they could even still have quite long hair, but if it's very fine, you might still need to use a few little clipping extensions and your nano fibres to achieve this result. So thank you for joining me. I hope you found this helpful. If you think of any styles that you'd like to learn, please get in touch. Don't forget, you can join me on my e-learning platform, where you can learn all about creating beautiful bridal hairstyles for all different hair lengths, and sit your exams, get your insurance, your professional insurance, so you can start working as a bridal hairstylist. And it is a fabulous job. I can definitely recommend it. So thank you for joining me. I'll be here same time. Let me just check I haven't missed any questions. Would you let me read this question, because I've done that before. I sign off and then I read some realize I've got a question there. Let's have a look. Think about how I should prioritize my styling practice. Well, I would suggest that you have, if when you're practicing and you're learning all these different styles, I would suggest having a practice head with kind of short hair, kind of a short bob, and one with long hair, and practice styles on, because they're very different techniques. You can, if you feel you want to practice with thick, heavy hair, pop in a few clipping extensions. So then you'd need the extensions and you'd keep the little clips on the extensions. You could clip some extensions in the hair and then you'd get much thicker, kind of fuller hair that you can practice with as well. But it's worth having two practice heads, I would say, one kind of short, medium length hair and one long. This practice head, for example, used to be a longer haired head, but when they get a bit old and you've used them a lot, the hair can get a little bit thin. So I just gave her a trim and I have a kind of short bob length practice head. So you can always do that. But thank you for joining me tonight, and I hope you can join me again, same time, same place next week. Don't forget, please like and subscribe. And if you want any information, oh, and hit the notification bell. And if you want any information on my online course, please just get in touch. And I hope to see you next week. Take care. Bye. Whoops. There we go.